Ghana for to man no to obam no mfie nan a obesa akwaba bebu nkonta na de oto ma no mfie nan a okwa onu di nkra o ma biemu de wan hwe ya na de oto na nimo no on sa ma won chen bio eno ne message ne afoforo bebre agriculture mechanization fikru adwuma mfidi e beka ho ne ade mapeda da mahama nso se de NDC amanyo MPP amanyo ku ba ye omo aye omaja Ghana ka electricity aso ye omo amanap kufo yintu omo ka ne ade obi ansem o ka no ba benya bre na ye di ho enkomo ene ti o fine di kan die se me di kan aka no be kwa akohwe de ekoso America mem kakra na ya ba se abawe mu odin pa omo ye opinion polls omo ye survey e wa America ni nyina kire se omuntimi stick om neck intimi nkasa bawe smesi ana benten na edin kunim ibado hwe ne report da ye ni mu no a penifo mienu eboso pa ba ko 48.4 ba ko so 48.5 Kamala Harris and Donald Trump omo boso papa enya agro na ye nanko jane ade enche no pa ye metra be no si abreso no na results no asase eba ya e obesa otimu krojen pa de enya bebia Kessben television Kessben FM 93.3 na fe Kessben 92.9 chira no pa no sia no America baton bebia hu susu aso na kudro bia no enya trasia ye de nyina so bebro na nanwumre ofa edi kan no yene Ghana May anam senior wo New York Kropomo Honorable Daniel Kingsley Atta Boafo Ghana's Consul General New York ememu no wo na oba bedru fie yene bedi nkomo kakra ni ahwese di America amanyosem no ekro na Ghana mem hade enso MPP aban na soma no so kusi anan ewo America mem ba Ghana no abanyu hunu sei se MPP fo betimi ato aso na se Ghana fo be mo bye bye so monko na NDC ana party for enso aba Honorable Makwawa na ho ye de na America to say
say de na wo bobo so yi na no wo ma bato no ededin
o mic no
abato no dedin na nia mitimi akanya mefa akonya so na yenuan ma wo mohwe Adwenkyere wo Kessben no mo nyina adwo ganka mi anso minua Mr. Gansa director Gansa o boase me wo formula no e campaign manager
okay
nti menya basi ya se be chie minua na ma chie busuafo ni nyina na Asante Mayura so ya chie regional minister ene nipa ewu kuma se MPP fo DC fo ene Ghana fo nyina no yefa konya so achia omo na de me de ene idi amodi atu dwumadie yi so
Adwenkyere yeah
kwame Kofi Adwenkyere die Kofi esese obi ye prepared say obi ti obi a de oka eno ne democracy no so democracy no eno ana mi hu say Adwenkyere obi kan say Adwenkyere enye ntokwa die ne nipa ye agie a Kofi ye ba ba kyere ya adwene na ekwaku wie mpempeso so obehwe no obi nsa kwotwa obehwe no obi akọ free wiase obehwe na de nko a etbi de Adwenkyere na mode atomo program no so no manage ko pa manage wo Kofi
yo ona we da say America for to aba nisa wo ba no na campaign di onwa ye pia say na America ba ekoso yi ohu no
yo Kofi America ba to no ohwe a wo mu wo areas bi wo a chese ehwa abato no it me change ko ba bia na wo mo 50 states eno na ye genuine eyi a wo che nam so di mienu bi abeka ho but genuine eyi pa na de wo ka 50 states ena wo bibi ye friend electoral college eno no electoral college na nka yemfa se ya ha bia ever se be se parliament and as bibisa electoral college yemfa se ha but one system is different from ye no na wo no enye enipa dodo a moto aba no eno ho na ye ma wo wini aba wo eye college no eno na e ma wo wini aba no so no eye wo kuta be se 270 electoral college eyi no eno wo Kofi ebe ya nwanwa se ye wo be se state bi wo ho a wɔn deɛ itimi kɔ ha na ba ha state bi te sɛ Arizona Georgia ɛna Michigan Pennsylvania Nevada North Carolina Wisconsin so wɔn nyinaa no wɔ hɔ na wɔn no electoral votes wɔ hɔ no ɛyi for Arizona for no wɔn wɔ 11 votes 11 ɛna wokɔ Georgia so wɔn wɔ 16 ɛna wokɔ Michigan so wɔn wɔ 15 Nevada for no wɔ 6 ɛna North Carolina no wɔn wɔ 16 but wokɔ Pennsylvania wɔn wɔ 19 ɛna wokɔ Wisconsin so a wɔn wɔ 10 but we are population dynamics na eno na ma representation no it be yes Arizona say one more population here about 7.4 million and now Georgia say almost a population here 11.03 or something so etikofi you will see say dynamics ni nyina no say the AC keka kodun there e determine one more when na sa areas BSF 7 to 80 and 80 may determine who is going to win this very election. Now, ovi the sign you say a pie so a woman yasi ye kobako the House representatives no omo never to aba na omo de president no but vice president no senate no as never to aba de vice president sad no system no etie kofi wo abato no yes wo ye nipa yes tumi no mo penti no obi abaye na dwene se obeka na dwene in a way na ne chitafo no ehunu se oh yes ye leader yi obetimi ababaye adwuma eduru bi akasa twetwe kakra eba but entisa ye ne ye de yi a aya na ye de stupid ne niema bi awurawura mu a sabi ye hanma opposition fo yi ni electoral commission fo ko wo mo ne ehemfo ye twabo hemfo asofo ena ye wo broni ka bibi say ye friend no temperate and intemperate language wo mo hono wo masema wo mo beka ni nyina no esan kokosi say look say wo policy for policy no to ho na enipa na wo mo hono wo mo hwe ne nto abado ema obi man say wo ye Republican na policies are Democrats for dey ban eye na eventually no obeye na dwene say beto abade ama your friend say Democrat
I see
Democrat ni nso hunu say ne nko for no policy bi omode aba no emoa obekwa koto abade ama Republican eno nya adwenkyere no eji sese ye wo hide as at this time a year can say the ems about to run baby oh you rightly said it sese time difference na 5 hours ufri Ghana ha ne America is 5 hours enti say ebo ye ne ha be say 8 abo mo ho be say 3 America but e different be say 7 enwumre ewo America ho 8 and 9 no ewo America ho no na sabre no ye ni bia na ye so yada ha enti ho na wo mo resource no be start a trickle in edi go vi se wu busa ye nyina no ye cross your fingers a ye hwe de ebetimi asi na one interesting thing is Ghana ha no ama also say Trump wo coin no ba edi me de meet every go for no say oh you know man this for say Trump body na atọ wo lies so hey na dey atọ lies so say and you go for no bizo say maame no so ba so we near the vice president so na to lies so but politics ankasa ejina dwuma wayo so Ghana ye di ame behunu ni say Ghanaians are discerning bra ye ni ehunu say ye bre ewodum so ho no ene ekwan a ye fa so a ye start ye ni ankasa ye free SHS no sade ye nuanom opposition force bastardize that project no ene wo mu binom kra na ehunu say ade no sade ye sikeka kon eye no Kofi de ye kuso ye program no mechrew me aka say me nua promo professor baako o complaining bitterly na me hunu no social media say ono wo koye no say free SHS no ya anye ne hwe o decide say nka obeda obi kurase ne nyina ne nipa kro no anye ntu hunu say eniema koyie ma me aka say me nua edutwum ene wo bo na baso say enye yi a wo bo edutwum abaso dia ene e bebo president Akufo-Addo ene Bawumia by vice president you bebo ma baso
yo
na sana etie na de me aka ho ni nyina ze Kofi me nua edutwum no wa ye adwuma ewo education no papa but the minimum so ne say wo no master e ko baabi na okota ponje a eye den a obefa kahiri free say eyi ya wa na obeso
and I say Honorable Daniel Kingsley Atabuah for Ghana's Consul General New York and can I know him receive any man for Adanse former member of parliament for Adanse from on the ticket of the NPP or no and any din komoyi Honorable Abey akabo sumene nenu na ye to aba NPP amanyokuo mo policies abode be ye adwuma NDC say ankoyi nti mfie nwotwe na so eye monko tranchen monso mo kire se adwuma pa amaye nti no Ghana for ento amaso oba ye o converse mfie nwotwe mu eni odi kai ko Congo mfie nan asana mampene de woko New York oba ye obetimi aka se niema weni wenti na ogi se Ghana for be sa ma NPP kwai se monto aso
Kofi ye ka se ye ka niema aban wi ayodo eye bebre it would just take ye con to the very immediate ema Ghana for ehu na no na me no bi di nkombo o say ha honorable de ye be kan obeka free SHS na say hey na nye suku a enka ye nyina ye tete ha Kofi ebe yo nwa say ye near time early 70s no me pass a common entrance na nke se be kopokuare those days from 1 from 2 from 3 when you be for manko secondary
do you want me anko was ya be school
ya anko bi
I see
form 4 ni nyina echi no go wie form 4 obi a form 4 those days no go vi say we yi distinction ya na mo bibia ni methodist ho na go wie form 4 district me nko na me distinction
I see and no have been say
na why na do ko school Kofi sa story we dey ye be kan akiri na suku sam die ene Ghana ha mi huru efia akoda bia benefit from MPP free senior high school mi huru e che say the on person obeka Kofi de minim ni say obu owo a we ye ne dey a won ka ese obi a wa petuada ene obi a wada unyane wo mo a ba ku benyane ye jaba de wa petuada no ubenyane na nyane oh sorry but the obono aso be say busa sentimada wuhuri but the wada na wonim say this wo do sa kan na no nya enu bi na ye nuanom opposition for no ehuna wo moyo Kofi education na ye kan no enyes education trial this is the time one esese ye magana fo nyina ehu say sa digitalization na ye kan na NDC for no busa say ye can economy asebo a na mo agya say mo ka digitalization eye me nwanwa enne the whole world baby a ubeko bia ye the networks ye the digitalization eno ne ye adwuma Ovi unim say MPP for ye very smart enam say wo munim so om de say adwuma we be yiri nti no ye woni ema bia esese wo yo say ya Ghana card digital Kofi say ya address system digital and ya interoperability mobile na wo moyo eno no sikasem but eno so no e wo ha obetumi dia yedwuma bia Kofi you will be surprised to say sa digitalization so be kaya some few days chrono bi si enkran CCTV cameras na ye ni abere no eno ye de build economy no just to say akromfo ye wo CCTV cameras na see scattered the whole year e be reduce krono no ebema bribe sem ene ne ma ni nyina no etu atwa eno na build economy because yet American Kofi yemfa cash enkuda usika sem nyina wa card so etino enye sa wu ko yi sika wo bank ena akrofo di taxi edi wachi do ehun se sika kuta ena akrofo ko ado ba ofia sika na nkasa wo mba menye bi no afa o card no so wo fa wo di fa ngokoye eno no eye one thing eno no aboa eno ne yedi ba ba ye economy no eye part of it you see a baby yeni ankasa ye vice president wo ye MPP yeni aye flag bearer nyame ya duma eye 7th January 2025 obey the president of the Republic of Ghana wo kan sembi na o kan say when the fundamentals are weak the
exchange rate will expose you. Don't say I expose you no and I won't say
they come e kasi asem so say you can't say you who say those days you know I walk as no fundamentals na enye it dey ya Ghana see ya fundamentals the year it will expose us and almost started build the ya ne kokodru term COVID any even the big jai ye niema egu fom na affair ye start here still and we are struggling with the exchange rate. The exchange rate now ye struggle with no akwa ko wie say na nakufo do no hu say one district one factory yenye factories yenyire ye ho na ye make sure say ye be empower private people no mo timi create adwuma e de amamamfo aba beye so ho ye ba behwe atoto eniema yie say de be ye nkra niema because Ghana ha ye bibia ye yobia de ye kra enti wumpo setie bia no obekra nyama ne de obehia dollars na wetimi de aye enu bi no omu kokofa gold for oil no e de ba e say ye nkonkohia dollar no bibiri na emum that system no yetimi e de aye ye build fundamentals no ye say de be ye eventually no exchange rate no expose Ghana cause ye jalo watra say ya emwa ye ka say say eniema bebre egusu echange because enipa no so do na edoso wo mayi so enti de hian say ye betimi anya pragmatic policies bia ye betimi aboa eye policy driven say no aban ehwe say ye betimi create a way a ye beya akwan Kofi ubi akwan a ubie gates edema be bia adwuma a opese wo yubia and I know ye the machines be by a district road improvement project no drip aban hu say ese say ye nkurase no ye timi hwe say ye be biem na obi ewo duane ewo ekurase no de be kuro mu a obehunu say anye ye kura no price a ye beje no ebeba fom obi su kuro mu a onye bi ato kaya ekwa akofa ne maintenance esobeti economic development koya na ye you say obi kwafuom na say emphasis sika twa no abo bi ka no anase yiya ofre ye na aka beba aba befa no ye di develop system no ye development Kofi aban ahihye ni in a way say anybody na ye je ya hoodin hiase ne bibia ya hoodin o enunti ana ban aye ne say hospitals kura na ye gusu aye sisi no kura SSA district bi anya bi anu ya kokofa agenda 111 no ediaba aja se na nka ye 88 ene omudi bi kan ho se de be ya baabi bebrebu ade ye wo towns akese no bi wo ho a wutu se ye improve the district na nti omo ye na agenda 111 ene omo ye a de making baabi bebrebu a omo sisi adai baabi wo so a aye ready se omo bi na manfo use abana ye adwuma Kofi maka education, maka road infrastructure, and maka health. These three key things in Oklahoma, it me a properly abiding magana for who say, edi ankwani here, Kofi say wa mra uni. You can't eat your cake and have it. Aye den ya ho kyen kakra beba, but the do bebe say yen so ye nyina no ye hu say no. Say ye si dan ya, Kofi ukokoto so obi si wo dan. Ama na hwe the way a cement abo ne ade di nyina gu fom. Na still and where utimi say dan no masoro. Why? Ubisa mason we good or say me build the foundation at the amount. The foundation this government no a building every time I say you see what's what. Now ye ba between ama foundation ye wie no NDC for no ba so mo beto aso. Say ye to o de bi adi ye pe. Etime de Kofi se wo bisa eniema bi ye key mabobo so. Now one interesting thing say Dr. Baumia policies are what they ban. The assign eka hu nyina ne say on say there be the niema boy ye din bebre no ye port. This is the case wo mo be ye policy a ebe make sure say ye be use the free by port no ye be ye equal say in case say a container we na ba ne size ni nyina no say 20,000 20,000.
Okay.
So iti ni nyina no eka policies do be say de be ya e be ma manfo ho ahar wo mo iti so obi tinche no ka kire wo say digitalization no na ye ka ho asem ni ade no enko ye adwuma enye hwi ya medipa kro hu say de ye can it is possible.
Na honorable say NDC for kasemo sorry a bibia ebusamo a mo say na free SHS na free SHS so free SHS amode abai enkoye double track nkwala na didie mu ni ade wo mo de o mu hu se bibia e free SHS so manfo adwuma ya nipa no ne ba obetimi ahwe no ni ade how do you see the policy free SHS policy mujina so kan sempi ya omo so chese enye no nko ana bia betimi de aye adwuma o men
Kofi medical can say education is key to development. Emu mesua eye safwa ye bie edi bie eye omemu no nyina adwumedi ayedi. Se unu obi kasa no ka kire say education ana se emu mesua hu hia yiwani fi ho. Yiwani. Hwe Kofi utu kwa iko amanonia se wo wura America eniema upese wo koye driver kra ewo ho a wo mo road furniture na se eniema ya ye no wo car kwa so no ni nyina ha ya twere untimi fa license huna anko se wo kwa koyo driving abra untimi nkenkai ehu Kofi sa free senior high school so when to be crown to aso crown no abanya prepare for development and no mo di TVET no buy technical vocational education and no mo di aba and no hu hia pa and no mo di STEM e di aba science technology engineering and mathematics it is obetiwo now person will develop your mind. Na say we educate unkofo a where do you go edi wo vi de omo keka ne de political gimmicks omo de omo beka aye yi se de ewe pupu enu nti enema ye ne ankasa ye nua by Mahama o ka say so 2 billion kura no a on fa nwura free SHS no mo but Kofi sa time o kan ni na nipa na omo ko school no omo nuru 2 million. But then Nkwala could do 5.7 million. And Nuna Emmaye Avreshe say, hey, ya any Ghana for Ancha. Free SHS, no more deba who became because says he can't run a year 2 billion crowd. No, I say, on for this can go room. Then he put that time when Nkwala could do 5.7 million. As he can say a double it and as a triple it. Who is what this can be? Kofi, the entire Mayansa knew woman year in say. Tama national health insurance buy kufo de buy na ye nua nyame fa de crazy ye atamos ne nkasa ye mu no say omo ba ye no one time premium omo wi ni wie ye na amabiu eno ko fa capitation grant bi buy ɛno deɛ na yɛ kotobekum uma ɛwɔ Ashanti region ni some other regions. Kofi, we shouldn't trust these people. Deɛ ka ama Ghanafoɔ nyinaa ehu sɛ saa educational policy we no ababoa ɔman no papa ɛnna nkɔfoɔ timi kenkai. This is the time also education no ɛbɛma nkɔfoɔ yɛ discerning. Amanfoɔ betimi adwene ho ahunu sɛ enti biribi etwa ma yɛ de bentoa kuraba ɛne ayi mame no a na me gye no na sɛ gye sɛ na wi asisitie ɛnɛ yɛ de policies ba wotena wa Kofi sɛ wɔsua deɛ akɔ anim kakraa bi kura no a sɛ wohia biribi ɛwɔ wo tablet so ana sɛ phone yɛ atoto kuta yɛ bebree nso adwuma ɛyɛ no digitalization wobɛtumi de ayɛ biribi bebree sɛ obi tɔn ɛmo na sɛ ofi sɛ watena adum ha akyɛ yɛntɔro mo a na ɔde kɔ internet so a nkɔfoɔ bɛtumi a ɔda ɔde hia so afrɛ motorbike sɛ obi hia bi wɔ nyankyɛre ase ɛdi mo fa nkɔnkɔma no ɛyɛ business ɛti no sukuu sam deɛ Kofi sɛ ɔno obi yɛ kasa no ɔka kyerɛ wo sɛ ɛhia Kofi sini hu.
Okay. Honorable, yɛhwɛ NDC for so campaign message a ɔmo ɛde nam sɛ mo ba yɛ nneɛma a mo ka asɛ mo bɛyɛ nyinaa no mo antimi anyɛ afei ɔmo kyerɛ sɛ electoral commission mo no ɔmo aka bo mpɛ sɛ mo fa kwan bia so na mo chinchin mo manfo sɛ chi ɔmo nsa na mo gye amemo tumi wɔ afei abato mo hu no ɔmo campaign message ɔmo ka nneɛma ɔmo so ɔmo ba ɔmo bɛyɛ any complaints ɔmo yɛ fa kwan electoral commission fa so yɛ adwuma no sɛ
Kofi makane baby say MPP for any abre campaign but NDC for any abre complaining.
Sir.
Yes. NPP is campaigning, NDC is complaining.
I see.
Sana koyo. Kofi won't even bastardize electoral process at a point what benefit it. And I know na meti say yen kasa yen nua mahama no gina baby kasa editie judiciary and so 2012 ye jima award no ubosi and now we are to forcing ni case here eba ye your friend say one more day on one court to ye no free me na mo praise judiciary ekoye ma odia eye anko eno na ye ma wo mate asese wo mo policy pa bai Kofi eno mo de aba ebetimi aboa Ghana eno na ya na de bia no Dr. Bawumia etimi bia na no ka se mo de mo ma ye policy ba ko pa mo de aba Ghana ni bia nya so mfaso ye ne de aye kan se ye ka free SHS Ghana fo nya so mfaso one district one we first say one constituency one ambulance obia enya so mfaso National Health Insurance MPP for the buy Ghana ni bi enya so mfaso Kofi policies ni enema bebre bi ne de aba so eti meme de metimi aka say omo ma ye hunu policy omo de ba Ghana for buy into it Kofi untimi mfa nye wadwene say ye ne de aye de ba na wo be ka ho asem wo be complaining about it ye call elections wo complaining about ye policy no Electoral Commission so also complaining about the Electoral Commission. I'm say MPP is campaigning and they are complaining. The policies no and no necessary the twapa. And now no metesa ayan advice Mami Jane is a friend.
Yeah. Was Jane na
me kai say be last week so o ye statement to be say a year policy and necessary reso and the twapa the insult. And I clapped for her. Say now when you were now can master. Because seven na wo ka dia enka wontimi go gina enkran na wo nka gina enkran for say mo de mu hia ne dokono ene hyeto na embom no enya digitalization na mo bedie obi a wo ye former president wonnim watutu tukwai wonnim say enne de ekwa ye di develop system no economy ni nyina na ye through digitalization.
Okay. Observe Safe now they were feeding up to Kessben television so Adwenkyere dwumadi na wo hwe na enanwumre e wo Kessben television so yene honorable Daniel Kingsley Atabuafo Ghana's Consul General in New York and our former member of parliament ewo adanse from na na edin ko ba me message ne kakra na memra honorable na yemfa emrewie. John Mensa, a organizer, MPP Côte d'Ivoire branch, said Dr. Bawumia is winning 2024 election because of the good work of Nana and Dr. Bawumia government, protection of free SHS. Ghanaians should vote number 1 for Dr. Bawumia. It is possible. I think this one is coming from teacher Eric Manso Watreso, aka Ubie Hiesika. Ghanaians should maintain MPP by voting Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia to continue the good works done by Ronaldo, but not Mahama. Mahama de Dadanwa vote against him. Good evening, Mr. Host. From political point of view, I am certain that Harris will win the presidential race over Trump. Trump will lose because of his authoritarian leadership style. From Professor Jabin Buja Solomon, University of Technological Science, Istanbul, Turkey. Prof. Yedase. Watching this wonderful program from Bunsung Kwanta, Western North Region. Do you remember those days when people around our community will ask you this question? Hey, do you want to go to SHS? Can your mother afford it? Why don't you come and serve me as a house help so that I can support you to learn a trade in future? Today, the young boy from Bunsung Kwanta is boasting of attending Prempeh College. This is historic and a great initiative by Nana Akufo-Addo. Okay, I think I read this one. Let me go forward. Also, good evening, Wofa. We need a government that is committed to the free SHS system, a government that is prepared to commit the resources to finance it. Can we entrust the free SHS policy to someone who did not believe in it in the first place? To someone who said it was a gimmick? Can I see 24 hours of doom so than a 24-hour economy? The second coming of Muhammad will be more dangerous than World War II. It is possible. Okay. Good evening, please. It's rather the NPP that is saying that a 24-hour economy is impossible. Okay. Say good evening. I am happy to enjoy your program. It's nice. But for me, what I know about NDC people is they always think about their stomach. Because anytime they make comments, they always say food price is going up. Oh, we can buy food and all that, but NPP always think about future generation and giving us good policies for future. That is why I think it is possible, because I don't think about my stomach, but my future. Honorable Atabuafu, I need making sense to us. God bless you. From Thomas Jan Ehiso. Good evening, please. This is Vic from Ashtown. Please tell Honorable Atabuafu that I would like to hear from him. It's Honorable Abba or Yejuma. When you have a trail. Honorable T. Yebrenunti.
Yeah. NKBA Vice President ebe launch the credit score.
Okay.
Na mami chire bukitu credit score na ye de eba ama Ghana for se wo bi se wundi bi wanya so mfaso no sa no mo ye na brochire ba bia American ba bia de ye ne se credit score no ye nya hunu se ukuta wo Ghana card, ukuta wa address, na ukuta wo mobile money echese no so ye wo bank no a no ye first step, first demand no. Na the address ye hwe wachira kwa ye be hu ye wo identity address no. Ena ye nimusu se bank no ma usika no a ebekọ wayim. Na bank ni sika wo de ma wo enye se eye cash o. Eye wo card so ena ye di begu no tie friend no credit card. Na the eye ne se wuji sika na wutua no na make o point bi. Na point no wudi free base 650 and 600 eko anim bia no. Na system no hunu say wo your bob besia ubetua. So ahun dem chiri it is okoko duru baabi na senka ene yi ankofo ekoko tua sika bi akotade no uduru ho na udi bia we card na utime de eto.
Okay,
but nye sika na ube yi free so but ubetime de edi udwa bia na mmom ehia se wo wie a sika no se bosome so a say we kokotua sika enti da bia ni sika no wo obi wo
wallet no
so e wo wallet no so eno ene wo credit card eno na Dr. Baumia eni ni team ready say na ye kotra bro kire nyina sa de ne bi wo ho eboa so no ma time bia no wo ye nipa wo ha kese eduru be kura na se sika kura wutua ya omo sa ma wo time kakra na watimi ahwe but e ba sa na e reduce o credit score but who tia the promptly so say o person o
credibility no
o person o to bibi ala say ye yi a e say o credibility no e ya de a e kosoro e ji ni say ye ka sa pepepepe e na ade no e ti credit score no de enye say hia fonti e na ba na embom credit score no a ye ni e use no kofi me de e mbotom be credit card
I see
e mbotom sisi e so on de bi chi e ji no e hia say obia na sabio preduasa what brochure we use credit card no any debit card wonim say sa credit card no ekuta wa utimi to bibia but you must pay it name no score no eba animu a ubetimi de atodan ubetimi de atoka ubetimi de bibia based on digital address na yayo no based on the Ghana card any mobile and interoperability na about eti a system aban dia gu ho a ebetimi abo Ghana ni bia.
Okay, finally ti ojidi say abay wo betimi awini both presidential and parliamentary
Kofi
na ma break e say dem work no
8 no breaking no a simple a policies about ye beto na policy and as say so no Ghanaians are discerning and yes I say be ye kojira baby edidi atem ne ade no na edipakro no hu say wa no ya anase say nti ye beto abamawo abawe I am telling you me be a politician. I've been a member of parliament before. Minim said ye see behave said ye see to aba ye see no and na wo steady na wo hu said ye nipa ayitia awomo adwene ni wo mu dwumadi esitie na wutumi say Ghanaians are buying into the policies of MPP. Me NDC for the no so say 24 hours so we say what if say wo mu ntimi nkire mu a omo nya the best 16 hours and I say 18 hours 8 hours be na ga be 100 kankofo ebetimi atiase but Kofi I can assure you so be your MPP ni bia no on can come and to ye no obi so ye NDC ni e wo hunu policies a aban we aye no na say obetimi ono so sesa nensa na won to abanfama eye number 1 eye yeni ankasa Dr. Mahmoud Babia ena yenso no eye MPs ni nyina de omo gina MPs ni nyina no obi ada number 1 na Kofi na hwe mathematics kra say ye nuan no NDC so mo 8 bebo ana ena nipa na we ni mu nyina say 7 8 no 7 free mo say eje 1 eje number 1 no and definitely obi anka kuma na amafo ni o ma dwene say enya de a ehu edim obi a ye mompa ye ne fantai but the sense should be say NPP is campaigning, NDC is complaining.
Honorable, ira CP in say ebrefofro, you say in your bre na ye no wedi enkomo ebio. Ira say enumre say it was afro by Honorable Daniel Kingsley Atabuafo, or Ghana's Consul General e New York, America memo. Can you know your master ni e mo man forward and say from na ono e na oba ya na di nkomo atre say the America abato no AC corona fe Ghana memos di onti ogidi say MPP be break the 8 na Dr. Mahmoud Baumia wato aso say Ghana mampeni ofo edi kan e dai onti awaba e ba me second section me panel no enso betudwa na afi ahwe MPP NDC crisscrossing the candle na bra nyumre na meka e say afi campaign e different kra Professor Yina na pokwa adwan bakwa santero nyi wie ya na sinu nketi aba wie ya na mahama ba uba MPP afanso a Samira ba ya okọ na Dr. Baumia ba okọ ya na tije omachichi obi achichi mu be 3-4 groups and are crisscrossing the country enye asenkweto akra but ye obosome ne nanu na ye de na si America for de no chena ebe hu de ebesie na America for de by within 1 month ye so ye de ye hu de ebesie ye dan ho akoba ye ba the second segment on the panel so to ya na edin komo ever sisia
if you're doing identity you have a goal you have a goal in the irrigation ever goal you the sikaso ever time which Dr. Kotana ever come on, I'm going to free, who's a free, and I won't come on. And I'll come to them and say, Doctor, you know, you will finance and my education. You will finance and my health. But I need finance and my agriculture. And the electrician sector and the entire if you are for each. The person the possibility is the year for. District Bia a Juma. Say every district say yeah, district agree.
Trusted that everybody who is a stakeholder in this election will behave in a neutral and non-partisan manner. But it doesn't always work. In 2020, when we went to supervise the printing of ballot papers, after we finished printing the ballot papers, we packed them, we all signed, our agents left the printing presses. What happened? They started printing ballot papers again. And some of those ballot papers found their way into the hands of the MPP party. On the election day, we caught MPP agents with ballot papers in their hands. We reported them to the police. Nothing happened to them. So this election, we are not taking any chances. Just yesterday, one of our election supervisors went to inspect one of the printing houses, and an MPP person came there and wanted to assault him. We know that when they print the excess ballot papers, instead of shredding them in front of the agents, they keep them and hand them over to the MPP. We are not going to allow that to happen this year. Nobody is going to get hold of any extra ballot papers to go and dump them into any ballot box. This year, we are all going to be vigilant. Timnimo ya pam.
So Adwenkyere dwumadi na ugusora ohwe sai with DSTV channel 364, Go TV channel 121, Facebook so and all the other social media handles no. Afa toss me no sabre a Kessben be nwotwe na abonon kran. E ba behwe NDC ne MPP ensem wo ton edema Ghana men ya eno so nti said the America de etie no. And afa me ka kire wo say America omo prema mpani adua no omo eye nwotwe omo ye nsia ma bienu pe ne etie senketo ane de omu said the Ghana de no mebre no ante eden ya idim say MPP ne NDC for ye hwe modern ba parties nketo ano omo nso betimi abono afi emu na pedifo ai no modi dwuma ene anwumre era Francis Ado oye member of the communication team ema NDC o Asante Mantemu Dr. Inoko Champon senior lecturer KNUST ono nso esai ekasa edema New Patriotic Party MPP penifo mi no ena ye no mo edi edwen say bosomi ya akai wasem a oton edi ama Ghana for no ena amanfo nya bre na omu etie say the make kane party no na a rally sakese ye bodwa otum say omunipa bi go say no omu awura constituency no mu rura nkrum ekofom pa wote woni e ba ho kane rally yese wo mu mbra wa ba ko asem say mento aba ma wo no me na me wo frem say me mra say wo fabra me na ase wo kane Thomas no a na mato aba no ede eso di ama wo eno ene de say e koso nti minim say wo a wotie bibia no ebi no asi o madwene pia wie bo won so a uso a wotie de ekoso no asɛm na NDC kan ya to wasum ye ntu beto aba ma asɛm na MPP so ka ato wasum so beto aba ma wogiri sɛ wo sɛ sa akɔfa John Mahama ede ne ba bio na de oyeye no ya fe no oba beto aso ana ansa da bi ye ma Dr. Maomi anto adwuma a omampeni na ekufu ado eye no eso ya Francis akwaba na ho ye de
wadi adom ne mo mpaebo ye ho ye pa na mo so e
nyame de ache
ye de radiase se ahokye no minim si a efa wo de but me de mu eden pa ma me
sao
wo hwe de we anoma aye ya ahokye no mu na ye te ha si say no insa aka be 31 days and as 32 days na ye ra John Dramani Mahama aba na nipa ho aton wo man kakra na si say de ahokye no ahode said as say your dollar do 17 cedis a break jail here na say no memo ayede wa nso nim say dollar e break pe na say affect bibia wo man will be affected nti nyame adom ye ho eden but ye botom de enye kra enye
that's it doc akwa
e jo penny
na ho ye de
nyame adom Wofa nyame adom Christ nti ye ade hye me Methodist ni
okay nchi ano
enti enchi ano no mo ka Christ nti na waje so ye de hye enti Christ nti me ye de hye enti nye nyame adom amone o
say boto my dry
no isi minima djuma we
sao
minima djuma we nti Francis minima djuma we nti se boto my dry ani bia na obesesa wadjuma me de personally see NDC for ade bia program bia ombeko bia se wa hwa ofa wo chia wo mo o kan ne ho ye pe na wo de sa asem na to aso enti enye nwanwa enti me o kan we ya enye nwanwa na nya de se akokọ besa akira kroma amna ye ne feda enti enye me nwanwa Wofa Kofi me de enye me nwanwa de bi
right Francis I'm just saying free ho na ye hwe say policies what be can say bebre e bi 24-hour economy and then say ya ban be say obeboa minus so many policy be na moko grant pa ma hu say da manfo akoma pronso enu nti hu no say Ghana for beto aba mamo
Wofa mamenchia na menchia wati for majibre 80 no mo hwe na memfa nchia enko kwada so constituency ni titiri ni mira honorable Eric Asibe wojina as parliamentary candidate ediama kwada so constituency na ne djuma pa wo bo constituency nim ama abe krabehwa ene obia de nani kwada so constituency na wa follow keenly see our elections no ebeko because a lot of things are going on and a lot of things are going to happen on election day nyame aduma December 7th enti mechia no na ye constituency executives ni na so machia wo mu nyame aduma china e the community engagement no e to so e kwada so north and me invite obia wo constituency ni or your party baby so betimi adjoin ye na ye retail campaign no entering your call door to door ye visit salons ye visit hairdressers ye visit obia I mean, all the artisans, and we are paying a visit to them to spread the good news and the gospel according to His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. You can't gospel now, your gospel be said the Obisa, the gospel of the 24-hour economy. A gospel be free set many fear, me shall say, yaman policy obi edia ba Ghana for assume policy ya announce here even just the mere mention of the policy shakes the very foundation roots or the roots of the NPP in terms of more communication, in terms of what they even tell people outside and how to even come out with what they have been saying that they have a policy. Meanwhile, policy a policy Ghana for assume omasum esan say address a lot of the questions and the issues that surround our economy. Inti ene uko baby a mebunu eka 24-hour economy. Ye maame mo ka 24-hour economy. Ye papa mo ka 24-hour economy. Ye nana no mo ka 24-hour economy. Adi intia. Now, offer this particular policy, I think say before and sana ye ba bet na say na mene doc na ye bobo so. Doc, unim say amama bebre even yenuma ye nuanom enya akwanya tu kwan ene yenuma ye nuanom te ho a wo mu kosuku e wa manone no. Most of them are able to go to school and then do additional works as a result of the fact that the system over there is a system that allows a continuous working environment. Inti se me ko suku na me pon na enka ebia Ghana ha me wo suku na ebia me university student na regular ma pon by 5 p.m. ma pon na the akani say makwa I can still go out and engage myself effectively in a job at the end of the day every man baby. See the beya main konkoye kwadofo, so to say. Now, enkofo bebre, and I've heard critics of the policy say, in Ghana has said, no, don't we have such a system? It's very, very good. A question and a critic. Because, one, offer to say health sector. Over him say, a health sector, it close at 5 p.m. In Kanipa be upa. Kanipa be rebel because statistics, I mean, research, you realize that a lot of people even lose mostly falls within the odd evening hours, second night. And so, assuming say hospitals don't exist, and Nipa hospital airport no numa, look at what is going to happen. And so the hospitals are running a system that allows at any point in time emergency someone can access healthcare. Doc, say yeah, expand this such a system. Now I cover other sectors of the economy. Look at how the sectors of the economy and the economy will turn around. At the end of the day, Ghana, every year we're churning out nurses from the universities here, churning out nurses from the nursing training colleges, right? Because there's availability of jobs. Nurses here, even though we've had backlogs, at the end of the day, most of these nurses are getting enrolled on employment because there are jobs available. And you hear a nurse for a doctor for any health workers are to me after Sani pay because any dom adoso. When you have a system, it may allow ma time will be per healthcare, access to healthcare no. Then such a system is a good system that needs to be replicated in all other sectors. Look, offer economic, some of our ministries, let me even bring it down to some of our ministries. DVLA, passport office, your banks near there. I know, sir, MPP for one of their criticisms, and they say, what's now with them, what me access, open electricity quality me turn online. But doc, do you know, sir, sad idea we are on my year, say what me turn. There's been lots of complaints about even the effectiveness of the system. In the queues, even in the bank, are even more than the people who sit in their homes to access some of these banking services on their phones. And it tells you that whether you like it or yes, people will still have to access facilities on face-to-face basis. And so what you are doing is you are introducing a system, a bema at every point in time. So me dem na me pese me access a bank system na network nimpo fail me. I can still go to the bank and transact my business without fear, without any intimidation, and without any fear of security issues. Freely. Etosubium, offer. Policy a policy a be kwan ma mebuna nya adwuma. Make a health sector there. Offer, can you imagine the number of Ghanaians who will be gainfully and directly employed when we have a system, no, not just the health system, say, Adia Sing, Abononkron, na Monimu ha, and companies are a war ha. But some companies in now are operating even around this time.
But say nipa baba beto ontum.
Nipa baba beto ontum. Inti a chair say no say Wofa say nipa baba beto ade na nipa bia ne time a odidwa. Inti say minim say okay me pe ade ato na me frinkan na ebe kumase anase me pe ade ato ade a me pa ato no time we say me kokra me nya na I can still do some of the things I have to because when Wofa say edum ha nkofo bebre suro edum ba because of the congestion in edum. Inti obi o ha o pese o twen ama emudwo ansa na oba beto ade. Inti say ebo me no nwotwe e wo fie na me hu ne se no nwotwe no kra me ba edum a me nya ade a me pa ato a why should I come early in the morning and then come and join the huge traffic? At the end of the day, you are creating a system on New York, on the streets of New York, even at 10 p.m., 11, 12 p.m., the streets are still busy. And the chair was say,
and you're natural because say Ghana, VIP stations is here.
VIP stations.
You're more run it 24 hours
because
that demand is there.
Exactly.
But you remember they look where we are. Demand is not there.
Into doc. Wait, sorry, send me the dog. The point is, at the end of the day, we are looking at demand. How does the demand arise? Okay. Demand comes when there's availability of Adia Wope.
Okay.
And to say you make it, I don't say it is not a policy that is compulsorily coming to force everyone to roll on. Because at the end of the day, you're looking at a long-term policy. By and large, other people come on.
About four said so also busa another NDC near. On also the perspective about 24-hour economy, no, a bit different. More blueprints. Yeah, be a crib, be a remember. Adena harmonize. Benchi mono
offer. You can't say 24-hour economy. Me engine this here rocket science na chire what a 24-hour economy is. Inti se mebetena ha at the end of the day. Baby, I may family argument free in relation to sector crime. They mean common air corner would differ from baby a dog be fun in common free at the end of the day, considering a different sector and its operation. But if at the end of the day, in common union, the points to the fact say, you could dress we are looking at a system open up the floodgates for employment. Only Mr. Doc, currently, your unemployment rate is hovering around 15%. Enti saa nkofo yi a omutifie banks ya ye close omu ya omu boys omu ya sa adwuma nyina akwakotena fie assuming that these banks are working at the end of the day ebi ba this time obepon akọ we be ba this time obepon akọ edu anwumra me so betimi akọ ye adwuma. Don't you think the unemployment rate will reduce?
Okay, me that say
it will create a system. So now let me address two key things about it.
10 minutes now so.
Oh, 10
minutes now so. Thank
you very much.
Francis Ado, a member of the communication team by NDC, and what's in can say 24-hour economy for now. We're just so watching you. I make out Dr. Inoko Champo, or also a senior lecturer, or Science Sokasa Emma NPB Doc. My policies being as they say, Munu say, Ghana for Agiatum, Yanunti, breaking the 8 no.
Wofa Kofi Appiah, Mechia. I have for new for Obi a Jaconya, Eshe and Enumri. Mechia Obia. Na, you see, Adianya and Fahon in your Becca. Obe Bressa, Wintimin Chim. Mini Francis say the banks. And Yaman was say, or more supporter Bako, acquire advert say 2 a.m. Obeko banga ku isi kadi abrene girl. DKB ema mo una bede no we de mame kama se mo kasa bi din jai na 24-hour economy of me person me putting on record say policy emanate from government, and once a policy is developed it gives direction. and people are supposed to comply. And of Ameboa. There is nowhere in the world I wore a policy called 24-hour economy. Say you wore national policy in any country. Yemfamra. The economy of sectors are a man called foreign shift. Now correct, a demand driven. Near sa anwumre no ye example say stores e wo Kessben ani mu hana man anwumre o mu na obi hu ana abeto awia krampo no enipa dodo say na banana aju 2 am and obi ba beto house e de akofi isi mesre say but minim say omo no Dr. Tony Edu aka in the past say ojai NDC conference ko because omo discuss policy. All they discuss is about personality. So when be first we be good nipa animals ni be win election. Until now that we are pushing people to come out with policy, they are just dancing around it. Now of a main comedy so. The NPP government, we have the track record. Say a ba policies are ye deba ni implement men call for nationally. Will be a benefit here. Nobody can compare any government to the NPP government from President Kofi and Adwenkyere Kufuor. Of our TSA, Kessben policies are omampeni Kufuor implement here ne time nationally. Ubetimi abu baako ana mienu. Minu ye ote ho ye NDC ni kra ye man kwan a obebobi. Na Adwenkyere Kufuor brain. Say kaso more policy ba kwa na na do implement ya obetimi aka. Now going into 2024 election, yes say you share unemployment rate was so, and nobody has run away from it. Into your policy ba kwa Dr. Bawumiani NPP government, you see the beba. The IT revolution. The fourth industrial revolution, I see you be training till this is a policy. 1 million youth in digital coding and software development. We a clear obi anim. Now uko amama bebrezwa any party fee ICT skills. Utimiye adwuma wo amanone na utifie. Utifie na develop softwares at the mark companies no mutua woka. You don't necessarily have to get full-time job or baby, but utifie see your master skill na ubetimi aye. And only one policy ya. You see a bet try, you be implemented. Send you be ya mebunu a inye adwuma nye no. Omubetimi anye adwuma aye. That is one. Two, of a your organ hanom. You say, and you're board because you import almost everything. Into Dr. Bawumia and then in penny fatness say, you be flat rate. This is a policy. A be directive. Flat rate na ye can a ye diade. See ya ye ohui. Of us will be cranioma about 20 feet container. Before Beko crab and onim price of barbitria. Inti ni nyoma ni bedru port we are fain na omo be calculation. Nti afi ye de be calculation be man be we na afi bo nse nyoma na ontimi nyi. So be yi nso a obesa pisika mo ene de abeka ho de abeyi. Inti Dr. Bawumia say what the flat rate eba. Flat rate ni yenuanom so utie mi a eno ani. Say ye be yen hihye ya na abeye policy say me Kofi Appiah me kokra a spare parts 125 footer container ne price amount A eno edaho in this exchange rate in the fluctuations bemwa udi bedra edaho dada yenya boni ehunu say spare parts this is the amount utua say yamfa ne say second hand clothing yen twi mu ye kan force yi ena se wo kokra 20 feet container ma e de aba ya yen hihye ya to ho se wo de ba ne price ni eno no offer unhia se wo betwen ama oni o ma na beduru ansa no akohwe ne wutua
once a 40 feet ano say na wutua
sana wutua. This is the policy send ye be ya e be ma ye nuanom o mo kra nuoma e de ba ho be ha wo mo na nuoma bo nso e be kofom nti eno so ye another policy you say makam you know. The next one you say credit system offer obi a wotu kwan da ya na me say Dr. Baumia kan ye no the example bi ba say oh ye betimi kura akoto phone na wotua ne nkakra nkofo antiase NDC fo no na antiase boapayo obi oho a wotu kwan da wonim the credit system of our wonim say ye will be a ye friend no credit worthy nti ene even banks kra no sa wo kope loan a omo obi bi omo friend no affordability ye behwe say wo loan na ye de ma wo no obetimi atua na ni nti ama ye loan interest rate e kosuru bebre no e the risk factor because bank bia di sika ma wa or the risk involved so when ntimi antua na say interest no was no bia utua 1 year 2 years kra na say we default ya na wetimi recoup sika na odi ama oni bebre nti de kwan be so na ebetimi afa. Let's develop a system amanone e wo ho so we credit worthy. What do you details call now say offer me pe phone way and me pe car way and atwa ye hwe system no so ne hwe na say we credit wealthy then na link it with details na our employers any company na wo koto item na free o mo ho no I just like wo kwaji loan a wo be kwa fill form na wo dia akoma o bankers from your employers na bosome so a salary no ye tie free mu dia ma bank kra wo kwaji loan the same thing any you see the credit system mo eba ye be linking with these corporate institutions no enti se me ena bia me mfa ne se mintimi mo company bia din because of advertisement 20 ba bia me perfume bi e wo Ghana ha me ka company me ko company ne ho na me se me pese me nya phone we di yusu ba minisika metimi atono afonsisi a intimi hia phone we ya the only thing I say me fill form you behwe me details then forms no they will send you to my employers normal link no to payroll inti bosome so a me salary beba no say ye 100 cedis ni ye betia e bia mfa say phone no e 2000 cedis ni abusa me say me pese me tua for how many months na me say 24 months inti e be divide 2000 cedis no by 24 months na ya hwe say bia month bia metua 120 cedis enunti bosome so a before me pay beba from source na yate e de ama company no enti mfie mienu no beso no na matua ka wie na phone no ye media se car na me pa enam system a ye build e ye Ghana card e ya na nko phone ti ase because obi o had deliberately e bi kura wa tu kwan wa benefit from this credit score no but e bi before ya dwene ni say yen ye de bibi entimi yeye enti these are the policies amaka 3 e wa ha CCA eno na ye hwe ho say Ghana for be ma Dr. Mahmoud Baumia kwan na san hihye ye we yetumi di aba na enwoma mu aye mmere amayen na de ye nuano mo ka 24-hour economy de mimi krom adanse abo number 2 edin na 24-hour economy wa wote ho no ma wo to aba a obi ka 24-hour economy buza ho se wote adanse abo number 2 24-hour economy emfaso be na obinya afiri mu enti nana oyelita NDC former gender minister also mo be poultry in farmers enti mimi krom abo a obekwa afuom obenanti 3 hours ansa na waduru wafuom yesi e be farmers nti anadwo ne ye de light beko wafuom ho no akodo ana sa obeye dey
okay let us say That's it. Dr. Inoke Champon, so yes, senior lecturer here in West Wakasa, and my NPP and Watering King. Yeah, Francis, I'm also. Apart from the 24-hour economy, must I rule out a number of other policies? But some previous elections now, na you want Simbia, Nyasa Uchichin Biblioca, number for Ajiatum. Moko campaign grounds, sir. What do you see?
Before I even answer that question, my main fact checking doc on Sylvia. Doc say there is no country in this world that runs a 24-hour economy. Doc, that's what
a policy.
A policy, yes, that runs a 24-hour economic policy.
Don't misquote me.
Doc, make business and financial times. Or say several countries and cities worldwide operate a 24-hour economy to varying extent. Now, the list of some of the countries and cities known for their 24-hour economy include China. Under it, you have urbanization and megacities, e-commerce and online services, nightlife and entertainment, transportation infrastructure, shift in work culture, and near China there. Over China, you go to South Africa. South Africa, so there. From South Africa, you go to the United Arab Emirates. Wofa. Policy way it is a well thought through policy to drive the economy of this country to a different level. And on the MPP 40 they begin to shake, and so they have consistently found ways and means. Say whenever you cut 24-hour economic policy, they would always downplay the idea by saying, oh, it is never a policy, and even in Ghana it is not feasible. Two, Mamenkai Adiebinche Minuya. He said something about training of the youth in coding. Okay, said His Excellency John Dramani Mahama in our 2020 manifesto, page 88. We said this there. We said, sir, we are going to train, we are investing $3 billion in digital investment and training 1 million coding, training youth, about 1 million youth in coding for Ghanaians. In our 2020 manifesto, and the MPP for almost say a policy. At the end of the day, when we look at even His Excellency John Dramani Mahama's contribution when it comes to digitalization in this country, and then NITA is here, NDC Abain under His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, laying of fiber optic cables and internet services. I run even a 4G system. No, it was all done by His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. You see, last elections, we spoke about a 10 billion infrastructure big push. And 10 billion infrastructure big push is still on the table. Now, all those ones, in particular, 10 billion big push infrastructure, on himself, so what started say we sit down ewo biabia. Obi oton gobe, obi oton dokuno, the oton nsuo, the oton energy drink directly goes there because at the end of the day, one more year juman ombe didi, one more year juman ombe numusio, one more year juman. You see, that is the whole idea about the 24-hour economy. And on the MPP form person better. You see, sometimes you just look at an intervention. We are the value chain. One more benefited from no. It's a long one. So at the end of the day, each and every one gets a share of that. And see, when we go to people and we are talking to people about our policies, look, the very primary one amongst them has to do with the 24-hour economy. But apart from that, Emma, John Dramani Mahama, essay for our women. When him say companies be bria ebo enkofo bosia me mbo bi din omo obo bosia na ahomacheku etimi ba ohoba ba gisika no. Ye ma me mo omo ye adwedifo. Every now and then, obi hu se ma bochenku o ba bia na ye loan bi no mo kwakwaje. And loan no ehun si ho. Ene ho akade no. At the end of the day, it even burdens our mothers the most. Okay. It is Excellency John Dramani Mahama say, I am creating a women's bank. See there be aye ma me nom. Ye nua ma mo mo ye adwadefo ye bodwabodwa. Bre bi omo yo ma nyen se me kwakwa ko pelon bi afri baabi. Ketua bi na me dia start bodwabodwa bi. Na obekwa ko wi ase na dia asama bre no. They can access loans between 500 cedis to 10,000 Ghana cedis. Abransi hunim. After a period of 6 months, na afi washase etuatua sa loan na okoje ye no. That is for our women. Ebiom, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, Eko Obono no, he spoke about a particular policy here. Me wone say MPP yira Dr. Mahmoud Baumia as akwako wi asa policy no. And as our policy, they sit back to laugh at that policy. Meanwhile, they have even said they want to implement it. The policy, yes, the policy of Nkukwan Ketenkete. I am so proud of that particular policy.
Policy.
Yes. Unim says, Excellency John Dramani Mahama Sama Wakaya. Baby, I would deny your kind. You're looking at that area. Say, you will more into poultry production. And then offer Kosua Crate Bako as a 2016 and year free abemo. Kosua Crate Bako was about 15 cedis. Highest. And then Kosua Crate Bako is 75 cedis. Now, so Uma Obi the opportunity. Now who provided Nkoko Senipania Poultry Farm. And then yeka Akoko Dakon and Dako Farms and all those poultry farmers who are doing poultry. Ask them how much they pay or how much it costs them to provide feed for these chicks. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama is looking at an intervention where even the youth, me into poultry farming, no matter how lucrative it is, I can still access some facility. I start today old chicks and then breed them. Because at the end of the day, Wofa, Ghana, do you know the amount of chicken we import in this country? We are importing over $20 billion of chicken in this country every year. And if youth a lot of them are engaged in poultry production. Now poultry feed, no boefo. Now obiabe timia tobia. And the importation of chicken will reduce. So at the end of the day, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama is looking at policies a betimi and reducing our import-driven economy. Unim say omo kan asem ni we na minim say MPP for baba ye omo ye na kokon keten, they were laughing about it. I have a policy of the MPP under agric and fisheries, food security. What is next with Dr. Mahmoud Baumia? He's saying incentivize more youth to go into poultry production in year. And Obi Awoshe Mebia will look at this. Okay. And this is something that the MPP, was say, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama has gone to talk about in the agric, in growing our agriculture. They today have gone to steal the same policy. And so we show who said no. Asema His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Akin. It is something that is worth winning. Okay. The Ghanaians love it. No, this is. I'm showing you. Me expose you. Okay. Wofa any. This is what
Yeah, manifesto ni there. And they made it meshia. At the end of the day,
no, you see. So when a policy comes out from a visionary leader like His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, you don't sit and then you trivialize it and make it look as if it is not a policy. At the end of the day, General Secretary platform so say, John Mahama per se be full to another. I mean, it was so daft. But I was shocked.
But I say, Rafa Sado, NDC. I mean, Doc.
Francis, Mestro, say, you're careful with your choice of words.
No, but isn't it
no.
daft? Say, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, no, but Wofa me pacho.
Francis, so that man also tired.
That is fine. That is fine. No, that's not a problem.
Doc, man, you.
Me da say, offer. One asa akofa se mabanka me comedy so straight, but you see asem ni fie nkofa se mo ma Francis. Nkokon kitinkiti asem ma working. One hour can you say, Ubam Gugu e diade. Now I'm our monk kitten, so I'm a young man and coconut tunkusia. You see, Oko Cassim will you know almost so normal can go conkitin kitia, who will be this. Man, a cocaine. One hour come wasem, and no more refer was also conkitin kitty. And conkitin kitty under your government. Check the growth of agriculture. Negative. Into assembly I will becan. I will say you share your record, your track record, and you be compare, and yet you will be becan the day. I will say you share near why of a year quiet campaign, and some year can be in offer. ye kama Ghana for ate ase say enioma ya sha ase no ya lay foundation na ya ye adwuma in 2008 omampani kufu adwuma oyeye na se Ghana for etwa soma NPP to aso a kenioma eyeye NDC strategy omu use in this year na no anu use in 2008 na afie mfa okay say 2003 2004 NPP government passed the health insurance bill our parliament John Mahama no MP or Bole Bamboy almost stage walkout. This is on record. So almost stage walkout. After 5 years, I call 2008. Omuhunu say health insurance no and call for somuye. Omo be can so omo ba omo be ma Ghana for premium no once one time premium. Na yeni a yede health insurance ne ba ye no kra ye ntimi anye ne ye. Nti omo no ba omo be ye one time premium na Ghana for to aba ma omo 8 years bisa ho omo sa decapitation kra ba Ashanti region for health insurance. Nti bisa ho the same thing omo ye in 2000 and 2024 yede nanado na o preach free SHS. John Mahama ekokan omo last rally in 2016 was say, and I quote, "We will not introduce free SHS on the whimsical promise of a desperate politician. Many mistakes have been made by other African countries and we cannot go that direction." This is John Mahama. Felix Ofosu Kwachi, John Mahama, political aide, spokesperson, was say the free SHS policy promise is a scam. It's a political gimmick. It doesn't make sense. In 2012, Lee Okranano, a Minister of Education, on a Kwesi Pratt, on their show, Hot Issue, or say on TV that say will be on my Bibeka and Paranko school free. Na say a year possible and the great Soviet Union crown a year. Years down the line, ye implement here in 2018-2019, your Mahama Kotakwa. Okano ho say, if you have 2 billion, will you spend everything on free SHS? Even to the extent that sen conform person omo atria or say there be. Now who say police now be ye adia Ghana for so just like they did with health insurance. And now quickly omo ye say omo be cancel omo na dey buy and the backfire. I feel they will say he is not against it. Into oba what he is against is the poor implementation. What is poor implementation? When Timian can't be found. Enti ye ma Ghana for ate ase say ya start free SHS omo wa yen na yen toa so yen a ye de ba ye no yen na se problem bi wo ho a ye betimi a resolve it. 2 on health, just like they did with health insurance. Oma openi odi oba KNUS ya o kobuadia oma mpeni ku for start a hospital bi your friend KNUS teaching hospital. Oman peni kufo free abenwa John Mahama mobile 8 years oman nko ho. Omo started Sofo line interchange. Yenwie NNDC buy for 8 years oman nko ho. Ye started Asokore Mampong affordable housing. Yenwie eno mobile for 8 solid years. Oman nko ho. Continency Road, Dua Lake Road now on Lake Road. Ye Drew Brewell. NDC buy for 8 years. Oman nko ho. And na ye catch Ghana for, especially you know mo wa santimem say ya start agenda 111. Okay, omampeni ku for Erojet project. The parliamentary hazard any bibia chese omampeni ku for ne ko share ase. NDC buy Afari Hospital omu yi na komo de kwa because Dr. Tony Edu anoye policy advisor okay, and it is on record say was the Great Ashanti project ma omampani atamels and toa ba akokora so because what was no we are omo the credit ni nyina be ma omampani kufo and true ba akokora ni wo mo call ho nti ye call for mo so ye ka kire wo mo say this traitor ya start agenda 111 ebi wo ho no mo a afi ye be commission ebi wo ho no ma ye ntimi commission mi ami kro mu de adanse asokwa o ma ye painting bibia wi last weekend na me wo ho information amenya ne say machines ne ade na bedru port hospital equipment ni nyina o mo de begum by the end of November ye be commission some of these hospitals unim Vamed hospital project no fa say what Vamed hospitals Ashanti region ye wo maako 5 twede e wo bi sabrono mu obi ye wo baako wo Sechirafran Plains wo mo capital no krampo de say drobonso ye wie ye be commission. These are project ayenia na ye sha ase a ye wi nti ye kɔ ground sa ye mention project ne ye wie ene de ye ntimi nwie ye na ye timi asre omo se omonto omomoa yen na ye nto aso se ne be ya sa ne agenda 111 project aya sha ase ye free secondary education na ya sha ase se ye de STEM education of aso schools ni bi because we are moving away from the normal education reading when ye technical education. That is the vision. Into ye kwa ye chire mu chire Ghana for na wo mahu na mene emabunu no so kasa unim se emabunu ni bebre wo ho no ofa keke especially omo wo 8 18 19 no ebra jo mahama wo amammu mu sa tem ne ebinum wo 9 years 8 years 10 years enti ekwan ajo mahama mo de ye fa so ema ye da sum for solid years na mebunu wie school nursing na wo kan 4 years from 2012 to 2016 ye buy in 2018 ye be fa omo that was the backlog. Okay. A teacher for medisi no a teacher for ye fa omo adwuma na nye John Mahama memu ana minim say you bibi e fe legacy arrears ye mo appointment ani asama another appointment minua we say atem no school nti wa hu enkofo ye adwuma ye tua wo omo 3-month pay salary nanti we adwuma 3 years na 2 months 3 months ne de tua de aka nyina na ahim sa mabunu no ne omo kasa se e dia John Mahama ne NDC be ye no sa atem e bia na wo ya akwara wa hu enti se ye ebusa pani bi no onka bi nkirew se ne be ya obetimi atoa NPP so ofa me dase
me so me dase pa obusia for Adwenkyere dwumedi na wo hwe wo Kessben television so wo san so hwe ebetimi hwe wo DSTV channel 364 Go TV channel 121 Facebook so and all the other social media handles no my message in kakra na I met so or say minority of polls are saying that NDC is leading and they will win. I'm full MPP member. I want to know if this is true or false. Okay. Messages no so my account there man how na say there abegumpa about good evening uncle. Please, I will be very disappointed in Ghanaians if they vote for NDC. 24-hour economy is already in existence and practicing for areas where there's to go to circle the doom koko. If NPP is not ruling well, NDC is not the option. Between Jonabo Abna or Saya Sare at East Etiwa Obatampa, NPP is winning. Onone at the end, 24 hours say high offer. It's only NPP that can lead this country. 24-hour banking system is not running anywhere in this country. True, your ATM Visa card and also use your mobile money even midnight at your bed when you are able to promise your wife Nana Kwesi Akoko space Abrepo. He said, good evening. Offer. It is like and confirm flying to Burkina Faso. They want to shop our money. Even professional in poultry farm know that it's not what is this job. The way they didn't come a boot, do you say new site? Papa. He says, good evening, please. The problem I have with Dr. Bamia is that you cannot talk about any economic indicator now, but only the realization. The president made Ghanaians to believe that he chose the vice president because of the poor performance of the economy. Now all the economic indicators are negative. Why is he silent on them? We will tell former President Mahama that we don't have a short memory. as he said some time ago, he will give him a showdown in the coming 2024 election from Hubert inside Ahrewa Bontefuo. Over, please, good evening. Tell the NDC man that they don't have better policies for Ghanaians, period. 24-hour economy is better than 24-hour economy is better than free SHS. Mama is not new to us. Besides, the people of Ghana will vote for better policies. When NDC people go for their door-to-door campaign and leave the place, people over there will be laughing because these people don't have better policies. From Vincent Ejeidakon, a.k.a. Kashmai, Adanse Asokwa. Good offer. Dr. Enoke Champon is endowed with knowledge and he is the MPP manifesto god. Dr. Bawumia will attain power come December 7. Doctor is a potential lawmaker indeed. Adanse Asokwa constituency is proud of you. Hey, Doc. Good evening, please ask the NDC man for me. How can a mobile money vendor benefit from this 24-hour economy? I think it is industrialization that would derive people into those 24 hours. Due to demand driven by the industries in Western countries, automatically the 24 hours become necessary. But here in Ghana, the industries are not plenty to meet the demand of the people, and for that matter, the 24-hour work is not feasible policy as they claim. Ufosu Ebenezer Abraham from Agora, he says the 24-hour economy has been in existence for a long time in Ghana. The police service, health service, security service run 24 hours. How can a bank run 24 hours without legalization? How can we work in our farms at night? Man must sleep at night. That is why God created darkness. 24-hour economy is demand-driven in some systems and can only last for a short period. NDC, come again. Do not let our health deteriorate if you introduce a 24-hour economy when you come to power. Anyway, you are not coming to power, Abraham. And so, dear, no. Says, good evening, Wofa Kofi. I'm Sir Amas from Jache Bosomche. Ghanaians should not tolerate the NDC's so-called 24-hour economy because it's a fallacy, and we should not be deceived by the former President John Dramani Mahama. He has nothing good for this country again. Welcome, DMB. It is possible. Kumasi Brewery was running 3 shifts for 24 hours, but in their time, they look on while KBL started collapsing. Now KBL is no more in Ashanti region. They can't even explain their own policy because it's a lie. How many companies did they create for them to talk about 24-hour economy? Vote Dr. Bawumia and vote Anyimedu MP at Asante Achim Central. It is possible. Amos from Konongo. Okay, let me go forward. Okay. It says, good evening, Wofa. I am Aserwa from Sehui Asafo. I'm enjoying your show live. Do you know something of her? NDC biggest issues, Dr. Laj Mahmoud Bawumia. Even JM himself doesn't have any new policy. If you want the NDC and their members to insult you, let them explain the 24-hour economy. Ghanaians should ignore them because they don't have any campaign message for Ghanaians. Bawumia all the way to Jubilee House, inshallah. My regards to Bumawan and Dr. Alex Ampabeng. Okay. I'm watching you live discuss at Kintampo in the Bono East of Ghana. MPP has better policies than NDC. Let's vote for them. Please, 2024, December 7. This one, we are moving forward, but not backwards because we are voting for future generation, but not food commodities prices. Go higher, DMB is winning. I'm Techi David from Techiman. It says, good evening, Uncle Kofi. Please tell NDC rep that there is hardship in every country, so they should stop making such statements. JDM never again from Kingdom, Ashtown. From Samuel Ikela Quason from Western Region in Saint says Bawumia all the way. From Phobia Obuasi Tutuka, the NDC as a political party has nothing good to offer we Ghanaians. They only come on air and throw us on we Ghanaians, but this will not work for them. Our only hope is Dr. Bawumia and nothing else. Excellent job, Mr. Host. Tell Ghanaians they should support MPP to build this country called Ghana because the leaders are thinking outside the box. Regards to Honorable Ameyaube Fike Kula, incoming member of parliament for Kintampo North. Or for the next president of the Republic of Ghana and Queen of Projects, Honorable Mavis Cancer Board MP for Fija Secretary will shake Agona tomorrow. Indeed, it is possible. Okay, this one simply says Baumia all the way without any name. Good evening, Mr. Host. I will vote for MPP because of free SHS. My daughter attended Achimota School from Etamale, JHS, courtesy MPP, free SHS. I'm Solomon from Bimbila. Mr. Host, NDC brought doomsort to Ghanaians. Vincent Ejay Dako, Honorable Attaboa for his legendary, carries wisdom. MPP retain power camp General 7. Greetings to Dr. Enoch Champion, senior lecturer, KNUST. To my surprise, you hosted my grandpa. We are from Adansi Ayase. It is possible, Same Asante Achimia, so that's Honorable Atabuafu. Etimbila Pato Kintampo, Dr. Baumia as Vice President has done a lot of development to transform Ghana, the restoration of nurses and teacher trainee allowance, the STEM education, free TVET, one constituency, one ambulance, Zeppelin drones. Let's vote for Dr. Baumia and Kola, incoming MP for Kintampo North, number 1 on the ballot. Wofa Kofi, Harris and Baumia all the way. It is possible. Greetings to my DC, Honorable Samuel Adeyekum, DC for Kumewu, say Beto Abotan so, not way free buy. Honorable Chief Soso, future MP for Mena, please, Wofa Kofi, kindly tap the shoulders of Honorable Attaboa for explaining every issue plain and clear for us. In fact, Ghanaians should not make a big mistake to bring back NDC because ex-President Mahama has still not given vulnerable Ghanaians any policy and program. Tabamia is the best choice. Greeting to second Deputy Speaker, Honorable Lawyer Esiama of Fomana constituency. Let's vote for the new Patriotic Party to save free SHS and many more. Greetings, Dr. Gideon Buakon, incoming MP for Tano North from Razak, A-Team Boma. Right. Mamemra, now for my final bite. She say, baby, hear me. A pa ne say a campaign, but to the Biana, Bibia boom. Na electoral commission be na insult na saying stupid in na bem there be electoral commission say printing of ballot papers ho aba asem ama na no ha na do su ni mo pendara ama ha ma se easy 4% o mo printing papers ni bi na mo de ma NDC for ne ade Francis Wofa Kofi yeah
my main corrected assembly can say o say na say stupid ni na abem see His Excellency John Dramani Mahama sebi oya amanyo semenyene. He is very experienced in politics and he's very experienced in political communication. Sebi minjin this say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama no. He made reference to a particular comment by a senator in the US. And comment na Nipani making was in reference to an election. Omukwe election, no? I think that was W. Bush.
Yeah.
Yes. Former US president. And election comment now making, he was referring to the Republican candidate. So it's about the economy. Stupid. It's a comment that is quoted. In Jasmine no catch His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Baumia say, Jaisa will hear the ghettoization because from the word go, who started with economy. Today, promises are in relation to the economy in Ninano. It has fallen flat. Dollar, okay, so arrested dollar. Now the key my GP. Today the dollar has broken the ceiling. Dollar in 17 cedis. So what His Excellency John Dramani Mahama is telling him that go back and tell Ghanaians about the economy. And he referenced the quote. Intiminjin, they say the way a public no, and they said the can say is like stupid in no. Please let's put it in proper context. Mr. Let's address that issue once and for all.
Right. And the crack is saying the blame of the Electoral Commission.
No.
na ya message no ya ton no mum
offer kuku ni jaya keke ni bejai untimi nka nche me say we should sell the message and not talk about electoral issues now and our nyoma elections now ye
no but be wo hono
but at the end of the day
be say na you say Ghana Freedom Party nra omo general secretary ede running mate di akọ say on na ebe your candidate and then organizers so say there be omo kushia and omo say omo contest bi and then you hear Mustafa Gbani saying say MPP na akọ Ghana Freedom Party for echi ebe so omo free na ekoye balloting foforo
offer on say uti me deso akokofa sa asem we say aba first and foremost nanka sa GFP in sense
Ghana Freedom Party
in sense so be menya Ghana Freedom Party so and makoka ho asema momo but the moment you mentioned the Deputy General Secretary of the NDC you invite me to the conversation
sure
asema Yera Mustafa Gbandi kind it is true
sir
because MPP regional chairman Ashanti region Yera chairman to me it's now on the platform so I can say NDC for ya or no chairman to me will move us from they will do everything to move us from the 8th to the 7th position. What you mean? Wofa in sembi or hwa oka ne ye bi wa we ya at the end of the day we are a political party that has keen interest in the 2024 elections. And it say yehu in sembi say na sembi na machire say be na overturning decision but we have to talk about it. Enya idea oka ya he said it in just a vacuum. I've made reference to a comment by the regional chairman of the MPP in the region. Should we take those comments like you? At the end of the day, oh, there be tie. At the end of the day, what is the motive behind what is going on? Party ne the nipa ba, se nipa we ni ye no, nipa na ko easy, and then the documents na ko the credentials na ko akoma easy. Then all of a sudden, another group comes and says, we don't recognize that person and we are withdrawing from the elections. Abrekwa nipa ye no, akọ electoral commission den yoma ko akoma no. What is happening? And if you reference that to comments by MPP apparatchiks near there, any original chairman, then you marry the two, and every reasonable person will see that there is something going on. Because when in this country, ever since politics, and workers were withdrawn for elections. So what the Deputy General Secretary of the MPP say, it is true. And yet, we are telling them, see, the truth of the matter is, Roman father, Aqua Electoral Commission, Edini BB Aqua Comano, GFP for say one no me, you know, and I am a mere even before she left in one of her interviews said that Oniwa or running mate will take over. And you know, we should go ahead with that. I am not here to talk about and as I mean to me, but now I'm discussing GFP for Nioma. But at the end of the day, as someone, cano. And as someone, your Deputy General Secretary can, it is true. It is true because no, I wasn't a better you true. A better true, and it is possible because that is the agenda of the MPP.
You will see power struggle.
That is the agenda of the MPP. Power struggle how? Power struggle. Say prime minister. In this case, the person who died even said that Miniwa. My running mate should go. So which group in the story no can say omo withdraw omo for election and they were you saw it that some people claiming they are members of the GMP saying that omo withdraw omo for election and yet chama want to mention some in relation to that and that has been the agenda of the MPP because initially no so break 8 omo kofa ka omo ye banner omo ye printed t-shirt no ma printed no ma to breaking the 8 boy chiri kaka ni na academy momo e ka dem momo no when be to asa aka omo boka so they are just finding ways and means to make sure say at the end of the day as the election goes they find ways because ma many we are no mo sha say yes our communicate no and this our communication no to suggest say we there it's an opportunity to change the NDC from where they but we have said it and unim abrebia the information be out now that information is an information that is coming from a very credible source and so you don't dispute it like that. We are very focused on our elections. We are number 8. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama is number 8. All our parliamentary candidates are number 2. Me say kwakoto abana ye nhwe ba bia enkohwe numbers. Just look for the umbrella. What the umbrella look to 7. What the umbrella look to 9. What the umbrella look to 2. What the umbrella look to baby now. NDC ni ne Ghana ni bia kwa wo hwehwe chinie no. No what the nsa esi chinie.
That's very simple. Doc.
See You see, asema meeting ka about attended ya ekoso. Mpara eti. Nti so ye penny now mount platform. I also very careful what you say. Inyina yirim nyanza. Oka asema obia timi e making meaning out of it. Say omampani bi o US koka asem. Na so di atem. Na say onso koka say the okan na making bia. We di atem. So ubegina platforms na me anya me nwanwa. Okay omampani John Mahama ekoka say we, and I quote, we have all those people writing stupid things on social media.
Where did he quote? Where did he say that?
Please okasa na me wa. Mpacho jai.
No, if I was
Mananus Sananusia also quote. Nanusia, no actually. Mananusia, Sananusia.
My respect to my men's men comedy. Okasa no maybe how bo me regional town
Yanko.
Say omo stupid things on social media. Say onko debate Baumia. Okay, Martin Pegu. Ekoka say John Mahama say oba obetwa S Gracia. Inti say ne sadia S Gracia waje in the past. On famra ni ehu say oye committed to what he is saying. The response no say a lawyer who should know better. Ena wakotwere sadia, and doesn't he know say you cannot pass retrospective law. And what he said is a bit silly. This is John Mahama. He said it in response to Martin Pegu. Ora Martin Amidu, a cultural reporter about Airbus, referred to John Mahama, say John Mahama, and a government official one. John Mahama say that is silly and stupid, or referred to Martin Amidu. These are statements waka ya on record. Inti se okokachire Dr. Baumia say the election is about economy, stupid, not all those useless things like who built which compost plant. Eya temdidie. So penny ka asem na nya mayen sechere ne kanche because nkware etie. Se penny a wedi o man penny akonwa da. Na o mount platform a nia wo ya ne se wudi nkofo mo na wo nya adwene atem enye subampa. Now yanko about easy printing of ballot. What has been the practice in the past? Say easy air printed ballot papers now. Before on the day omo be con before no omo the serial numbers ni nyina ama political parties na e was saying this mayi hunu saade no men can track keke because enye aba we nkwa na ye beto ya to aba in the past. What has been the practice? Says easy co printia na all printing nyina the serial numbers ni ma political parties na if it is not the case adena this year nkwa na wo make saade no na wonim sa wo ko election na wo lose a wo you try to create some of these things and be ya wo lose a wo benya bibia kasa se ye kan so mo pese mo bia yen. This issue about Roman father ne they all can about Ekwadon so we say NPP ne share obi nmachi. Per that analogy, is it also safe to say said the so-called people almost so the document is ne share chirana? Is it also safe to say that no ye politics jai omo na so omo political party mu and e binum so omo de omo nominate we said they now can parties a leader etwa there be anchi wanchi ni ade eba yinja ama wo omo aka no mo ni isi said the mra no etie no no mo de ato because all be can say omo ba abonten no say enye omo na nominate we NPP na share kira. Then it is also safe to say any saade a omo so aba abonten say homa nominate obi de ne kon na che say ndisi nso na share kiri.
Okay. Right. Ekamenko a nka obia nche ne policies eni so ade ho ne ma betimi ayama Ghana man na
because those can't just go scot-free without talking about the source of the
and those things. No, I don't think it is good. say ekoto aba na yete sa west no mpamcho na uti say sa west no e bi ampanimfo you so such words silly, stupid, foolish and those things na say Francis now can say you use the word daft. So I kept quiet. But
if I say daft to someone who has said that John Mahama per se abayfo etu enyumra, isn't that daft?
Oh,
a comment to make.
Inti bra Hanabisu can say drone no betwitwa sebe ema no be akokata say the kind near stupid.
Oh no, if no, but no, it's English. Because it is daft. If I say what someone said is daft.
What's the meaning of that?
No, Wofa, you can't. You can. So you are saying that if someone makes a comment and as some kind it is daft, which means that it lacks sense.
That means silly or foolish.
No, it lacks sense. For you to say that Obi percent abayfo to anajo, and you know 24-hour economy.
Okay.
Isn't that a daft comment to even make?
My name is Hussein Salifu from Amnas. No matter what MPP can do, still Ghanaians will vote against MPP this year's election. Okay, ask the NDC man that doesn't he have nephew who are joy free SHS from Nanayao. Good evening, Mr. Host, Abdul Latif from Elembele. Please, the MPP complained bitterly about the economy and the dollar in 2016 prior to the general election. And today, what is the cedi to the dollar? Please ask the MPP man to explain respectively. Okay, and also the Wofa, the MPP man has reminded me the pain I went through in 2012 after completing training college. I received allowance from 2012-2014, and from 2014-2016, I received only 3 months arrest. NDC, never again. Okay, good evening, sir. Please, all MPP members shouldn't take Musa Dankwa poll seriously. I was shocked today whilst I heard that they use sample size of 2,000 people for 276 constituencies. If you divide each constituency, they interview only 7 people and giving NDC hope. What a shame. Evans from Akosomo. Teacher Kujo from Tepe Inasuso. When you see what Dr. Bamia has achieved as a vice president, then the prospects of him becoming president are great. His ideas are second to none. You can't compare JDM to Bawumia on any day. Mahama has no ideas. He can't help Ghana. Fellow Ghanaians, I think we should investigally vote for DMB to help develop this nation. Greetings to Honorable Nana Prempe. Okay, and also the no. Uncle, please mention my name. Why? Hey, teacher, Holy Wise, Suhum Akote, Osibe Money Ding. Good evening, Wofa Kofi. Tell the NDC man that he himself can't explain the word 24-hour economy. Vote for Dr. Bawumia, vote for future. Michael from Adanse Fumso. Greetings to Dr. Enoch Echampong. Okay. I think I have to end it. Wrap up na yenko. Greetings, Wofa. I'm a student of Kumasi Technical Institute. Because of free SHS, I have hope for better future. Monet Banye Krum. Right. It is here. Francis, final word.
Final words ne say nyame adoma ye go into an election.
Sure.
And Ghana ni bia ehunu what His Excellency John Dramani Mahama stands for. The woye Ghana for afena oseba. Okona okwakoto abana. Don't look for a number. Hwehwe chinie no. Just the umbrella. Baby umbrella ni will be ano. Now the esiso ama His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Now what's the esiso ama parliamentary candidate number 2 our constituency. Na nyame adoma December 7th, December 8th, by December 9th, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama will be declared President of the Republic of Ghana.
Okay. Doc.
Before I remember, when it's my chairman, Michael, on ne almost almost here, what dancing from us.
Okay.
To me, chair, now the American say about to on the 7th of December, and the 2nd December. I'm a special voters, near the 2nd December.
Yeah.
Your best say. Omotie parties ni na nyo ani so ade huna ye Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ene NPP enti oje ballot na hwe number 1 omo makai wase ho nyina obi ani ade papa bia enti menhwe fom ho ode hwe number 1 na asa
okay
ni aka wase ho ni nyina yi ngura
Oh,
Bomodin. Be at the papa be
the wedding where they
would them a sign. But at the papa be any one more from him. Into her number 1. Now team suya asa. Men coffee baby.
Okay.
I see the baby as you in our sorrow.
That's it. I was for a 100 day Adwenkyere Medino AC or Kessben television so. Ojafo enom di juma ene anope Ura Francis Ado okasa de man National Democratic ene nwumre Ura Francis Ado okasa de man National Democratic Congress NDC Dr. Enoch Echampo senior lecturer KNUS also kasa edema MPP earlier on Honorable Daniel Kinsler Tabuafo Ghana's Consul General New York Obaye Emma Obeka American Sem kakra and say the Ghana so who say enema enso aircraft. Na sana mesoro so no Ira PV Jantoa a leading member of the NDC ne papa eda fomo nyame adomo a kwesi ada ebe na umudi ne 1 week no Ura Joseph Kwakubu aten tafe ne pajo kwesi ada ebe na ne 1 week no eba so magazine Ultra Materials Janso kare ne First Ally Savings and Loans ne di nhwanimu nti Ira PV Jantoa abdofo nyina so nyina mra na umeta na che Kofi Appiah asaredi akon ono na hihye adwumadi enso emayen meden de Kofi Appiah onyame ado o chanopa no nsia fidie ne na he ya America baton the latest dia kwakodro nyina report aba e kire se last minute no Kamala Harris aye magic biama ne prospective votes no shoot kosro ko 56% and almost all America who say Harris winning no share price are follow businessmen akese no buafu anya sankweto akranti ochira no panonsia kasebo no de drobia no medini na enso bebro ma menchia menua ba afiasewa oba pa afiasewa obom so Honorable Francis Oswechan Jabin MPP parliamentary candidate hokafo baba mi so hwedwumedo na abusuafo nyina cha onyame ya no ochira no pa e besan hia bio yakramo